My name is Kate Vander Weele. I live in the Chicago suburbs with my husband, Nick. We have two children, a daughter, Grace, who's 10, and a son, Logan, who's 12. And Logan is currently in the fight for his life with Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy. Duchenne is one of the most severe forms of muscular dystrophy. It does not have a long life expectancy. A generation ago, boys were expected to live only into their teenage years. Current interventions are helping boys live longer into their 20s, but it is 100% a fatal and terminal condition. Duchenne is characterized by muscle wasting. The body is missing a shock absorber called dystrophin, and this dystrophin is the thing that allows the muscle to repair itself once it's damaged. Once the muscle is damaged, it cannot repair itself. It affects every single system. It affects skeletal muscle, it affects your heart, it affects your brain, it affects your breathing, every single part of the body, and it is never the same day twice because it progresses continuously.
Good job.
Our entry into the world of muscular dystrophy started early compared to a lot of other families. My son was 3 years old when he was diagnosed. We went to the 3-year wellness check and we finished the appointment and we were getting ready to leave and Logan dropped a toy on the floor. And he scooted down off of his seat onto the floor to pick up the toy. And as he got up from the floor with his toy, he walked his hands up his legs to stand his body upright. And that is the hallmark sign of Duchenne. It's called a Gowers maneuver. Thankfully, Logan's pediatrician knew what that was. Within the hour, we got a call from the office, can you come back for further testing? EKGs, lab work, a very thorough workup. And afterwards, I took Logan to get a hot chocolate. And it was a picture of him, and he's just grinning because I was so proud of him, and he's proud of himself for all the needle pokes and prodding he got. And that moment was our very last good day. The very next day, the doctor called and said, this is muscular dystrophy, and I think it's Duchenne. Nothing can prepare you for that diagnosis, because what it means is you have a child who's dying, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I knew what that meant with that phone call. Fast forward a couple years, Logan is continuing to do school and he's thriving, he's bright, he's creative, he's doing lots of traditional after-school activities. Life feels really good and stable. But then all of a sudden, Logan kind of started to fall a lot. He would fall frequently to the point where it felt unsafe. And he started to walk on his tiptoes a little bit. And he started to walk with his hips popped out and his back curved. And that was his way of stacking his body to stay upright because the muscles in his core and his back and his legs were all breaking down and they were not able to keep his body upright in a traditional way. And it was March. By then he was 10 and I got him out of bed one morning. And at this point I was kind of holding his hand a lot so he didn't fall down. And he stood next to the bed and his legs just shook, just shaking. And he said, I can't do it, Mom. I can't do it. I can't take a step. I can't walk. And that was the last time I saw him stand. Duchenne affects everything in our family. It touches us financially, emotionally, mentally, socially. It is very difficult to get the appropriate care and support and resources, especially through insurance. Medication is a huge part of Logan's life. I have an entire basket I keep in a cupboard of just Logan's meds that he takes every day. There are things for blood pressure, protecting his heart from fibrosis. There's a lot of inflammation in the body, and so prednisone, corticosteroids are baseline standard of care to help the inflammation. Everything we have in our home for Logan is out-of-pocket cost or given to us via fundraising. It's an incredibly expensive condition. Time is muscle, and that's the message that we try to get across, is we don't have time to wait. I want them to know they can personally make a difference in their decisions. They can impact the accessibility to the equipment, to the drugs. Their delays, their bureaucracy costs us more than anything. I want them to know what it's costing us, and it's costing us our children. I see really big things for Logan and his future. He is a smart kid who is driven and creative, and he wants to be an engineer. And I think that there is no reason he can't. I think with the right support, the right resources, he can roll those doors open. I really hope that we can still make significant intervention medically to give him this long quality of life that he deserves.